welcome back to the channel, and Happy New Year, even it's a very late Happy New Year. Well, where do we start with a bus? I think from the last time, I don't know, I haven't even watched the last video back to actually recall what actually happened. I think we talked about the horrible kitchen. Well, I can't exactly call it a kitchen. That's soon going to be rectified. I think we spoke about diesel heater, a few other little things, fridge working, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so it hasn't exactly been totally abandoned. I mean, I hadn't really touched it since before Christmas. But the good thing is I've decided that I'm going to take a change in career to allow me to have a bit more time to do things, and mainly spend more time doing the bus and actually putting more content out for you guys, because we're sort of just working on it and not actually being able to film or do anything. We'll go over the things that's happened since Christmas, rather than trying to recall back to what was going on beforehand. So we got, I think we spoke about the lights being put in. The remote control works nearly a quarter of a mile away, which is great for that. We've got these little lights going on up here at the moment, so we've got some of the tongue and grooving, but it has shown a leak. So you can see all the mould running along the top there, which has got to be cleaned off. Diesel heater's gone off again. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so down here, sort of where the magic's been happening lately. So the bog, and as I called it last time, the dumping ground really is a dumping ground, because there is no bog there at all. There's a nice hole there, so if I really was that desperate I could go there, but I'm not going to. There's a bit of firewood there. We've been chopping up, this is sort of like the remainers of the old toilets. Another panel there, which was sort of the back of the toilet. Another panel there that's been sort of half chopped up. All the wood's just been moved up to there for now, so we've actually got a walk-in space. Now, last time we were in here, I mean, it still looks a bit like a shithole, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was. We'll climb under here a minute. So we can actually get down into the crew compartment from up here, which is handy. So the batteries have been rewired, because originally they were just chucked on the floor over here. We've now got proper power inverter in there for now. It's only a cheapy Chinese one, but I'll tell you what, it does the trick. Gives us power upstairs. So we've got the original leisure battery I bought when I first bought the solar panel kit. Obviously the two batteries that were bought afterwards, we've now wired them in. They're still obviously at 12 volt, but it means that we've got nearly 300 amp hours, which is great. We've obviously got the water pump there. I think I probably did show you this last time. So we've got a little trap filter there when the camera focuses. There we go. So we've got that there. Temporary smaller water tank. We have got the bigger one, but it needs cleaning out because it's absolutely horrible. Also, we've got another Sureflow pump which replaced the original one, which is down there. But yet again, that was a 24 volt. That's the exhaust for the diesel heater, which seems to be playing up at the moment, which I think is just probably a bit low on the old diesel. Yeah, so that's sort of this area here, which was the toilet. So originally it had its own water heater here, and yeah, originally the inverter we tried to get going was actually buried there, which is now obviously for the batteries. But what we are going to do is sort of level it up to put more batteries in and go up and up and up. So ideally we can try and have 12 batteries in here, we're sort of going for. But whether that will happen or not, we don't know. Whether or not we might double them up or even move the batteries again. But for now, that's where we're sort of keeping it, so we know all the wiring is. We can flip everything off from here without it causing too much drama. And that just moved. Yeah, so that's sort of it for under here. We'll crawl out from underneath this space a minute. There we go. Yeah, the sink. It was obviously the original sink has gone from here. Yeah, again, that's just that little water tank there, but it's a clean one, so we know it's not going to be drinking crap out of it. Andy's out at the moment trying to see what's going on with the diesel heater. Obviously we've got the fridge, which I think we spoke about before. So yeah, the sink, cooker, or hobs and cooker there. Obviously they were free out of another caravan. Yeah, so my plan this evening, it's going to be a bit of a short video, because I just thought, well, we'll sort of update what's going on. Is this floor needs that insulation chucking in. So I'm going to try and lift all this up and try and slowly fill it all up with insulation, try and keep a bit of heat in here. So let's crack on, let's get on with that and let's see how far we get with it. Hopefully, I mean, you're going to really laugh at this because I'm actually going to be wearing marigolds and a face mask for this one, so I'm going to just see how it goes and see how itchy I get. So let's roll the old time lapse. Well, that took a couple of minutes, but it was worth it. Oh, wow. Remember, fiberglass is horrible. So, that's most of the floor laid with it on. It was quick, just chuck it down, chuck the floor down. We've got to adjust the runs slightly, bottom up, and then we're going to screw them down. So that's going to be our next mission. So, roll another time lapse. so done a half-ass clean. That's probably going to be it for today. Yeah, so when next video shall be pulling the kitchen apart and redesigning it. And so basically our idea is, so this wonky thing going completely, and this box section this fridge is currently sat on, we're going to remove it and drop the fridge down into it, because that was where the space, basically where the old microwave was. Cram yourself around, yeah. So the fridge will basically drop into this section here. This wall's going to get torn out. It's going to get replaced, because the microwave that came with the coach, which seems to work very nicely and is pretty much almost new, is going to go sort of up on the wall here above the fridge. The worktop, eventually when we get another worktop for it, it'll have a flap, so that then you can access the fridge. So I mean, I wouldn't be looking there at the moment. I'm going to get it deeply cleaned. The cooker and hob, so instead of it being there, it's going to come to here, as is the cooker down there. The sink will come to about here, and obviously it'll have little layovers that you can put over it, so you've got a bit of workspace when you're cooking and stuff. The tap will get changed, and yeah, so it will basically run all the way around, but you'll still have a fair amount of workspace to work with. And then, which also then means it basically extends the living room area and the bedroom. We haven't yet come up with a 100% plan of what's going on with the bedroom and front room yet, even though we do know that the bedroom's still going all the way out there. But yeah, so other than that, things haven't really changed plans wise. But yeah, that horrible kitchen is going and going to be replaced with something a lot better, and actually framed, because all the wood's there ready to frame it. So yeah, we should be all good. So there you have it, so that's the plan for the kitchen. Yeah, unfortunately it's been a bit of a boring video, but hopefully next video is going to be a lot more entertaining, because a lot more will be going on. Yeah, so like I say, it's been difficult trying to film and stuff, and trying to actually get anything done on the coach. But now, obviously, like I said earlier, change of career for the better, not just for doing the coach, just for me. For my own life as well, really, because I just wasn't getting the time to do anything. I even found it hard sometimes to find the time to take a dump. So, and it's even worse now, I can't dump in here. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. I shall catch you all soon, so give us a like, subscribe to all the usual, and yeah, shall catch you in the next one. See you then.